Hey guys! So this week's video is a bit different. Today I'm going to talk to you about the reasons why I choose Epicure. This is something I should probably talk about more often, but I kind of forget. I just take it all for granted. I've known all of this stuff since the beginning. I've been selling for 12 years. So yeah, I just want to share a little bit about the values of Epicure and why I choose to cook with it, and also why I choose it as a business. So first of all, let's talk about why I use it to cook with and feed it to my family. So Epicure is a brand that we really trust. There's no fillers or anti-caking agents or any funny stuff in the products. It's all whole ingredients, really fresh. The quality of the spices are so good that I quite often will tell people to just use like half of what's recommended to start, especially if you've just got a fresh open jar. So it hasn't spent a lot of time in a transport vehicle getting across countries. It hasn't spent a lot of time on a grocery store shelf. So you're ordering it, you're getting something that's just been packaged quite often within the last few weeks. So really love that it's fresh, it's whole ingredients, it's stuff I can pronounce. Of course, all of our products are 100% gluten-free and nut-free. So made in a nut-free facility. It's all triple tested. So the standards are really, really high for that. So you can really feel safe knowing that our products are all gluten-free and nut-free. And that includes our cake mixes and everything. So that's they use different types of flours that don't contain wheat. And if you ever have questions about any of that, just let me know and I can tell you exactly what's in the products, or show you to my website where you can find that info. I also love that our products are low sodium and low sugar. So especially low sodium, because a lot of blends and quick meal packages like taco and stuff like that can often be really loaded up with sodium if you get it from a grocery store. So you're really not paying for spices. What you're paying for is a lot of salt in those products quite often. Not always, you can still find good stuff, but just watch your labels. And just know that when you are buying Epicure, you're getting low sodium. If you ever have any questions about how much is in something, again, just let me know. I can show you how to look it up, or I can look it up for you. Low sugar. So we don't have too many products with sugar in it. I think some of the salad dressings have a bit. The sweet dip mixes, of course, do. The cake mixes and the cheesecake mixes, puddings and stuff like that do. But it's all unrefined organic cane sugar. So that's another bonus. So there's nothing no white sugar in anything. So good for if you're watching your sugars and things like that. So it's convenient. We have so many really kind of interesting blends that you can't find in a lot of places. So I know there's a lot of basic spices that we don't carry anymore, like basil or oregano and things like that. But it's because you can find a decent quality spice at the supermarket. But what we are really great at is the blends. So things like maybe a souvlaki mix or a taco spice and things like that. In the summer, our dry rubs and our dry glazes and rubs. Really great blends. All you need to do is add maybe a couple of ingredients plus the spice mix. So it'd be maybe like an oil and a lemon juice or something like that. So it's already put together. You literally just can sprinkle it on your chicken quite often, or maybe with a little tiny bit of oil. Yeah, so I really love how convenient it is. You just toss your meat or whatever it is into a bag with your already pre-blended spice and you're good to go. Just cook it up and you're ready to go. So really convenient. Our meal packages are super handy. The recipe's on the back of all of the packages, so it's really easy to look up how to make the recipe. You've got it right in your hands. So yeah, quite often it just takes the guesswork out of what we're going to make that week or that night of the week. So those are a few of the reasons why we love to use Epicure in our home. I know that it's good quality ingredients that I'm feeding to my family, my kids. Low sodium, they're not getting loaded up with salt and sugar and all that stuff. So I can feel really comfortable using our products that way. And sometimes I even find I need to add salt because it is so low in sodium. So there's the odd thing that I do add salt to, just to boost the flavor a little bit. And I find I almost don't get enough in some of my my daily or weekly diet. So I mean, can fix that with bag of chips pretty easily. But anyways, so I'm gonna carry on and talk to you about why I choose Epicure as a business. So, of course, for all of the reasons above, I love the product, absolutely stand by it 100%. And then, of course, I get a discount on it. So, I will get a discount on every product I buy, but also I can host parties myself and be the hostess as much as I want. So then I can get free and half price products that way as well. We get lots of incentives. So there's almost every month there will be like a consultant exclusive product that only consultants can earn. You have to still earn them usually. Or we can also pre-order the next month's monthly specials as well, the month in advance, so that we have it ready to go to demonstrate for our parties when it's the month for that sale. So for example, it's September. We are allowed to order the hostess and customer specials for October. We can order one to get it shipped to us so that we can try it out, demo it, and all that good stuff for when it's available to you guys in October. So I have little notes here. Even though we're not gluten-free or nut-free in our house, I just love that I can provide that for my customers and just give them peace of mind. The odd time, if they're really, really nervous about it, like if they're really strict about it, I can just have them contact head office, and people will do that when they really want to know for sure that they can trust and ask questions about that type of thing. But yeah, it's been such a game changer for a lot of people that are gluten-free, for parents who've got kids in school that are nut-free, or just anybody who's got kids in school, so that you know that you are sending something to school that's nut-free. So, I mean, of course, you have to watch what ingredients you're mixing with certain things, but yeah, so there's that. So you don't have to ever worry about your spices when you're using Epicure, to make sure that there's no nuts or gluten in it. It's a consumable product. That is like my biggest number one thing for running a business. It's got to be a consumable product, something where your customers keep coming back. They use it up and then they come back and buy some more. So I love that about this product. I have sold from other companies in the past, and they're just, while I love the products and they're amazing quality, and the thing is they last forever, or the warranty is so great that you don't get repeat customers. Everybody buys their things, and they're such great products that that's it. They get their things and they move on. So I love that this is a consumable product. Everybody's got to eat every day, 3 times a day usually. So it's a really great business for that reason. We get paid every Friday, so any orders that go in by Wednesday, we get paid out on Friday. So really quick turnaround time for payments. Also, Epicure has a scientific advisory board. I'm not sure if I've talked about this with you guys, but especially when it comes to the Good Food Real Results program, they actually get together, I think it's once a month or once every couple of months, with their scientific advisory board. To make sure that what they're saying is real, authentic, is scientific fact, and that they're not making anything up. They want to make sure that they are providing the best quality and the best advice for everybody who uses their products. So they've got scientists, doctors, there's quite a few of them. If you go to the Epicure page and look up the advisory board, there's a few posts on it and a few pictures of the crew and who they meet with for that sort of thing. So, and the last thing I had written down, I'm sure I'll come up with way more after I finish this video, but it's consistent product. So we have 3 seasons with Epicure, and throughout the year, the majority of our catalog stays the same. And then 3 times a year in May, September, and January, we will get a new catalog. So a few of the items will go, but then we'll get a few new items as well. So other than that, I love, because we have such a large catalog, I love that the majority of the products stay the same. I can blog about it and it's still relevant a year from now. You really get to know your products that way. I know there's a lot of companies that do, especially with clothing and stuff, that do new releases every week or new releases a couple times a week. Personally, I would find that really hard to just stay on top of. And it's fine if you're just doing social media and you're just sharing on Facebook and things like that. But I'm really trying to get into more blogging and sharing on Pinterest. And I really love that information is relevant a year from now or 2 years from now. The prices may have changed a bit, but the links will stay the same. And I will really get to know my products that way. So I think that's everything I had to say today. I just know that's a lot of the time I forget to mention why I like to use Epicure and why I like to use certain products. So I just wanted to share that with you today. And yeah, I'm sure I'll come up with some more for next week, but that's it for now. So I hope you guys are all having a great week, and I'll chat with you soon.